Good day everyone! I'm here to discuss the content of my sketchnote. As you can see, the first definitions that I wrote about digital literacy on my sketchnote, it is the ability to locate, create, evaluate, and communicate informations in a various digital platform. Like for example, in content creations, we have the YouTube and Spotify. And when it comes to social media, we have the Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, Twitter, and many more. So, as you can see here, there are many peoples who gave their own definitions of digital literacy. According to Upter Heidi 1993, digital literacy it is the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and communicate messages in a wide variety of forms like print, video, multimedia. Like for examples, you're going to analyze a news articles to identify the credibility or the bias of that news article. According to Chris and Potter 1998, digital literacy it is the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create messages across a wide variety of contexts or different contexts. So like for examples, I'm doing my video presentations to communicate effectively my message to specific audience. So my specific audience here is my professor. So the next one we have Hobbes 1998. So according to him, digital literacy is about learning to create one own's messages in print, audio, video, and multimedia. Like for examples, you're going to evaluate a one social media post for fan-checking sources and also to detect misinformation. In simplest sense, digital literacy it is the ability to identify the different types of media, like for examples the televisions, radio, laptop, and newspaper, and also the messages that they are communicating. So now we have the 5 concepts or essential concept that necessary for analysis of media messages. So first, we have media messages are constructed. So based on my understanding, media messages was created by every individual with particular intention, perspective, and ideas. So in other words po, ang media messages po is kumbaga kinreate ng bawat individual para maghatid sa mga tao ng particular na intentions, ideas, and perspective. Then the next one po is media messages are produced within economic, social, political, historical, and aesthetic context po. So, based on my understanding, like for examples po sa isa pong news coverage, makaka-impluwensya po ang kumbaga mga economic, political, and aesthetic issues po sa isang media organization po. Then the next one po, we have media messages has a unique language. So based on my understanding po, kagaya po sa literacy, sa advertising, they have different style and mayroon po silang sariling pamamaraan sa paggamit din po ng iba't ibang symbols para po ma-convey yung message na gusto po nila. The next one po, we have the interpretative meaning-making process. So, ang pagkakaintindi ko po dito naman po pumapasok yung complicated interaction po ng mambabasa at manonood. Kasi nga po, bawat tao or every individual, mayroon po tayong sariling interpretation sa text po na nabasa natin. Base po sa ating experience, sa ating culture, and sa ating pong perspective. Media representations play a role in people understanding social reality. So, ang pagkakaintindi ko naman po dito, like for example, sa isang news, ang binabalita po is about po sa mga current issues, political issues, economic, and social issues. So, through media representation po, nagiging updated po yung mga tao or bawat tao sa nangyayari po sa society or sa community po nila. Let's proceed to the competences and skills by Shapiro and Hughes year 1996. So, we have the tools. First, tools literacy. Sa tools literacy po, involved po dito ang hardware and software tools. When we say hardware, ang example po nito is yung mga keyboard, yung mouse, yung computer, or yung mga nanghahawakan po nating mga equipments or gadgets. Then, pag sinabi naman po nating software, ito naman po yung mga hindi natin nahahawakan. Like, for examples, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Publishers, and Excel po. Then, the next one po, resource literacy. So, pag sinabi naman po nating resource literacy, alam nyo kung paano maghanap ng mga kapanipaniwala or mapagkakatiwalaang informations online. Then the next one po, we have social structural literacy. Ito naman po yung ability natin na malaman kung saan nanggaling yung information and kung ano po yung impact noon sa ating society or sa ating community. Then the next one po, we have publishing literacy. So when we say publishing literacy, you're going to share your content online. Like for examples, ang content nyo po is mukbang content, then you're going to post it on your Facebook account, TikTok, and YouTube channel. Then yun po yung tinatawag nating publishing literacy because you're going to share your content online. Then the next one po, critical literacy. And critical literacy naman po, it's about you're going to analyze informations. Pagdating naman po sa research literacy, or you're conducting research efficiently. Then the last one naman po, yung tinatawag po nating emerging technologies literacy. So based on my understanding po, ito naman po yung pagiging updated natin po sa technology po nowadays. So that's the competencies and skills by Shapiro and Hughes year 1996. So now we have why media is not. So first we have criticizing media is not. In and of itself, media literacy. So sinasabi po dito na ang media literacy is hindi lang naman po siya about sa pagkikriticize sa isang content. But before po tayo mag-criticize ng isang content, kailangan magkaroon po tayo ng deep understanding kung paano po in-interpret at kung paano po kinonstruct ang isang content or ang isang messages. So we have the second one, teaching with media. So, teaching with media, like for examples po, ang isang teachers is nagpanood po ng isang documentary film sa mga students. So, hindi daw po agad-agad yun magpo-promote ng media literacy. Kasi nga po, kailangan i-guide si students na ma-analyze yun pong pinanood nilang isang documentary film. So the next one, we have viewing and analyzing it from a single perspective is not media literacy. Kasi nga po nire-require ni media literacy na i-consider natin yung iba't ibang viewpoints, iba't ibang perspective at iba't ibang sources. Or kumbaga nag-i-explore ka po sa diverse perspective. The next ones, we have watch carefully and think critically. So dito naman po pumapasok na ini-encourage po every individual na i-analyze at i-interpret po yung isang information ng maayos or in a thoughtful manner. Then the last one po is merely producing media is not media literacy. Like for example po, nag-share ka po ng content mo on your TikTok account, then hindi mo pa rin po masasabi na ikaw ay media literate. Kasi sometimes yung mga content po na sinishare natin sa ating mga TikTok account is hindi po natin na-i-evaluate ng maayos, or hindi po natin siya critically na i-evaluate. Now, we have competencies comprising digital literacies by Bowden year 2008. So first, we have underpinnings. Sa underpinnings naman po, dito po pumapasok yung paggamit natin or pagkakayahan nating mag-operate ng isang computer at gumamit po ng iba't ibang hardware tools or software tools kagaya po ng mga Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and many more po. Then the next one po, yung background knowledge. Sa background knowledge po, ito naman po yung kakayahan natin na malaman kung saan nakukuha or matatagpuan yung mga informations and kung ano po yung mga informations na dapat natin i-keep at kung ano naman po yung informations na hindi na dapat po natin i-keep. Pagdating naman po sa central competencies, involved naman po dito yung pag-i-evaluate po natin ng mga informations. Then the last one po, yung perspective and attitudes. Sa perspectives and attitudes naman po, pumapasok po dito yung independent learning. Kagaya po ng laging sinasabi ni Sir, learning is something personal. So you have to learn independently. Pagdating naman po sa social and moral literacy, dito naman po pumapasok yung alam mo kung yung correct and acceptable behavior sa digital environment. So now, we have information literacy. When we say information literacy, it is the source of informations. And the next one, digital natives. So when we say digital natives, sila po yung mga ipinanganak or lumaki na may access na po ng technology or nagdi-depend na po sila sa mga mobile devices. And meron din po tayong tinatawag na digital immigrant. Ang digital immigrant naman po, hindi po sila pinanganak na may access ng technology, but natututunan po nilang i-adapt ang technology kasi po nowadays talaga pong lahat ng tao is exposed na po sa technology. So kailangan po nilang sumabay. Then the next one po is we have socio-emotional within digital literacy. Ito naman po yung kakayahan mong i-manage yung emotion mo at emotion ng ibang tao sa digital world. Now, we have the challenges of digital literacy educations. So first challenges is how should it be taught? For me, it should be taught in a practical or interactive manner. Then the next challenges po is how can it be measured and evaluated? Well, it can be measured and evaluated using various methods, like for examples, the online quizzes, online assessments, digital project, and yung pagbibigay mo sa mga bata ng performance task requiring digital skills po. So the last challenges po is it should be taught for the protections of every students or it should be taught to develop appreciations of digital media. Well, for me po, napakahalaga po both from my perspective kasi mahalaga po yung digital literacy educations para maprotektahan po yung mga students or para ma-avoid po sa misinformations and sa mga cyber threats. Then the next one naman po, yung pag-appreciate po sa digital literacy or digital media po. Napakahalaga po nun kasi ini-empower po ng students to leverage technology. We have the principles and concepts of media literacy. So first, we have teach media digital literacy. So ang ini-emphasize po dito na kapag daw po ang media literacy is in-integrate sa loob ng classroom, it empowers every students to critically analyze or evaluate the media that they consume. Like for example po, tinuro ng isang teacher ang pagkakaiba ng credible at fake news na binabrowse po nila sa internet. Then the next one po is master your subject. Of course, as an educator, dapat master mo yung subject mo, alam mo kung ano yung ituturo mo at kung paano mo ituturo yon sa mga mag-aaral or sa bawat students mo. The third one po is think multidisciplinary. So dito naman po pumapasok yung pagsasama-sama ng iba't ibang perspective at discipline sa loob ng classroom para maging holistic po yung understanding po ng bawat mag-aaral. So the next one po, explore motivation, not just messages. Like for examples po, you're going to analyze the commercial motives behind the product placement sa isang TV show or sa isang movies po. The last one po is leverage skills that study already have. So like for examples po, si teachers nagpagawa po ng isang digital presentations sa mga bata na kung saan po magpapakita yon or magde-demonstrate po yon ng media messages. Yun po ang concept and principles of media literacy. So hanggang dito na lang po. Maraming salamat po sa pakikinig.